Good morning, girls. Hope everyone is well and safe at home. Girls, last time we were discussing Lord Macaulay's educational policy, and we had done a short question with it, in which we will discuss the four suggestions, the four proposals given by Lord Macaulay. Now, by chance, I have got material regarding Lord Macaulay, which he shared with the British Parliament on 2nd February 1835, and you will see what did he say. He said, I have travelled across the length and breadth of India, and I have not seen any one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such person who is a beggar, I have travelled across the length and breadth of India, and I have not seen one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such wealth I have seen in this country, such high moral values, people of such caliber, that I don't think that we would ever conquer this country unless we break the backbone of this nation, which is her spiritual and cultural heritage, and therefore I propose that we replace her old and ancient education system, her culture, for it the Indian thing that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own. They will lose their self-esteem, their native culture, and they will become what? We want them truly a dominated nation. Lord Macaulay's address to British Parliament on 2nd February 1835. Now, I will just little bit explain you about Lord Macaulay's address to the British Parliament. What did he say? He said that I have travelled across the length and breadth of India, means he travelled through all the parts of India. And what did he observe? He said, I have not seen any one person who is beggar, means there was no poor person over there, there was no needy person over there. So definitely the people who were living in that country, they were rich, they were wealthy people. So definitely when they were wealthy people, there was no thief, and such wealth I have seen in this country, such high moral values. And he admitted that the moral values of the people who were living there, they were very high, and the people who were living there were very high caliber. And he said that we could not conquer this country unless we break the very backbone of the nation. Now, girls, you must be clear that what's the backbone of the nation? The backbone of the nation is the spiritual and the cultural heritage. And then what did he think? That he proposed that we replace her old and ancient education system, its culture. For I think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own. So once they will be superseded by the Western culture, they will lose their self-esteem and their native culture, means their local culture, and they will become what we want them, a truly dominated nation. This is what the observation of Lord Macaulay about the Indian people. This was the observation what he made, and now you can see that it has implemented in that way, and still we are dominated by the Western culture, and we are going to follow the Western tradition. Now today we will start with the Charles Wood Dispatch 1854. So before starting Charles Wood Dispatch, come to this page, page number 5, and see who was Charles Wood. Charles Wood was the president of Board of Control of East India Company, and he presented his educational plan in 1854, which was known as Wood's Dispatch. Let's write a short question with it. Who was Charles Wood? Charles Wood was the president of Board of Control of East India Company, and he presented his educational plan in which year? 1854. And what was its name? Which was known as Wood's Dispatch. Now start from here. According to this plan, an education department a government college and a model high school was to be established in each province of the subcontinent. So, according to Charles Wood Dispatch, it was decided that a government college and a model high school were to be established in each province of the subcontinent, and in the second phase, to set up the universities. Clear? What did he suggest? To set up the universities in which areas? In the cities, in the big cities of India, that is Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. On which pattern? On the pattern of London University, which would impart technical and law education and awards degree to the students of other schools and colleges after examination. So in the first phase, there would be a settlement of government college, model high school, and in the second phase, the universities in the big cities. And on which pattern? On the pattern of the London University. Clear? And afterward, the degrees would be awarded to the students of the other schools and colleges after examination. The third one, primary education would be imparted in the local language. Now you would see that Lord Macaulay was not in the favor of the local language. Okay? So you can see the comparison over here, that the Persian language should be replaced by English, and also he emphasized to abolish Arabic and Sanskrit language, and he also emphasized on English as a medium of instruction instead of local languages. So what did Charles Wood say? That primary education would be imparted in local languages. Clear? The native people. Who are native people? The local people. They may establish educational institution by adopting official syllabus and educational system. The native people must abide by the syllabus which was introduced by the government, and the educational system. If they would follow, then what would happen in return? The institution which would follow the permanent syllabus would be eligible for government grants. So at that very time, the people who were making their educational institution, they were dependent on the government grants, and it was an option given to the people that those institutions who would follow the government syllabus, means they must abide by the syllabus provided by the government, then they would be eligible for getting the grants from the government. Institutions for teachers training would be established, and training of teachers would be imparted in local languages, and there would be institution for the teachers training, and these teachers training institutions would impart in the local language. That it means that local language could be Persian, that could be Arabic, that could be Sanskrit. Then schools and colleges for the education of women would be open, and there would be schools and colleges for which purpose? For the education of women, because the education of women was promoted specifically in that time of the you can say British control over the government. So this is what all about Charles Wood Dispatch. Clear? So we have done 7 suggestions given by the Charles Wood. Clear? So you will do these 3 parts in your notebooks, that who was Charles Wood, and what were the suggestions given by the Charles Wood in the education department, and what did Lord Macaulay say in his address in the British Parliament. Now I would send you the screenshot of this address, and you would note down the question with it. Thank you girls. Take care. Allah Hafiz.